fun. Now, we like a challenge on this show, and we love to hear from anyone who's raising money for good causes, especially if it's children in need. Well, there's one little boy who's taken inspiration from some of the big challenges that we've seen on television for children in need. He's called Sebastian, and he set himself the goal of completing a 12-mile expedition along the River Hull on a kayak. So he's going to be doing this in July. He's training with the Kingston Kayak Club at Albert Avenue's Lido, or on Albert Avenue's Lido, and I went down to meet him last night. Well, Sebastian, I've just been watching you on the water here at the Lido at Albert Avenue. You look very good in that kayak, very stable, very streamlined, very fast. How are you feeling in the water?
I feel quite used to it because of the races that I've been doing recently, and it's just made me feel used to it, like I said.
So how long have you been kayaking?
Over 1.5 years.
Have you? And what made you want to come and try it?
Every sports club that Mum took me to, I didn't like, and then she brought me to this one, and I just loved it.
Yeah.
It's really fun here. When I was in the kayak on my first day, we were in the inner pool, and we were told to go round the pool, and I was literally in the medium speed out of everyone already.
Oh, brilliant. So you're a natural. You've just taken to it like a duck to water.
Yeah.
OK, so you love kayaking. It turns out you're quite good at it. Why have you decided to do this challenge?
It's really Paddy McGuinness that inspired me. Doing his bike ride, and when if he can do a bike ride on the chopper, then I can do a kayak for children in need. And
did you know much about Children in Need, the charity, and what it did?
Last year I actually understood what it did. It was it's helping children all across the world, and trying to give them natural lives like I have.
And were you quite surprised by some of the stories you heard about why children need extra support?
Yeah. In my head, my image of the world was parents and teachers looked after children, and they all had schools, but that's not really the case.
No, it shows, doesn't it? It can be different, and it's great that you're doing this challenge to raise money to help those children and families who need it. So remind us of what the challenge is.
It's 12 miles kayaking for children in need.
12 miles. And how many miles have you done in training?
In training, I've done about 4 miles at my maximum.
So there's a few more to go. What do you think will be the hardest part of the challenge?
Probably the end, when I'm looking forward to getting in the pub.
You can have a pint?
No. I might have a pint of juice, though.
That's allowed. And a packet of crisps?
2.
2, OK.
Yeah, because by then I think I'll be exhausted.
Yeah. Are you going to take any food with you? Can you strap a chocolate bar under your vest or anything?
Andy's coming along with me. He's back there in a sea kayak. So in a sea kayak you can hold lots of different things.
Oh, very good.
It'll probably be in his 2-man one, so he's got an extra seat to put food in.
That's a good idea. When Andy did his big challenge in Estonia, they took jam sandwiches. Would you like a jam sandwich?
Jam and peanut butter.
OK, we'll see if we can get a jam and peanut butter ready for you for when you're doing it. It's absolutely brilliant. What have your friends said about the challenge?
They just keep asking me what and when I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And why.
I bet they'll be excited. You're going to have lots of people come on the day that you're doing it to support you and cheer you on.
Mum said there's going to be a big crowd.
Yeah. Well, let's have a quick chat with Mum, Charmaine, who's sitting next to me, or squatting next to me, because Sebastian's in the kayak in the water. What were your thoughts when he first said he wanted to do this challenge?
I thought he was quite brave, and I wondered how much grit and determination he had. So I took him on a few long bike rides, and he's managed 40 miles to Market Wheaton and back. And despite me sort of going, oh, we might need a rescue, he gritted through it and done it.
Yeah.
He's got the determination.
Absolutely. And 12 miles, which he's not done before. Did you sort of have concerns about that?
I did wonder how he'd get on, but once he's sort of done the 4 miles, he was like, well, I'll be all right with a few rests. And I'm like, well, that's fine, we can rest.
Yeah.
So
It must be nice for you, though, to see him enjoying this sport so much. He mentioned that he didn't like the other clubs.
well, absolutely, he's not the biggest sports person. He'd rather sit with a book. So to get out and really do something like this, and he's not the bravest of water, or certainly wasn't 18 months ago.
Yeah.
So he's really took to it, which is it was surprising he took to it, actually.
He spoke so eloquently about children in need and what made him want to do it. How do you feel hearing him say that?
He has got a lot of empathy for people, and it's nice to see, and you sort of it sort of makes you realise that the world isn't all evil, and you are doing something right as a parent.
Yeah.
So,
But I think she should get in a kayak.
Have you never been in one?
I've had 2 sessions.
2 sessions.
And I did say I'd do it again after the summer holidays.
Get back in it.
You used to get back in the kayak. Well, look, you've got a training session and I'm holding you up. Look, you're just laying back in your kayak now. Look, lolling about. We need to get some miles under your belt or in your arms or whatever they say. So you're going to go off and do some training.
Yeah.
You push him off. Don't capsize him.
So we've talked about this before, Sebastian, but actually we want really long, efficient paddle strokes with plenty of body rotation. Because if you get the body rotation in, it actually brings a lot of the other muscles in, stronger muscles rather than just the arm muscles. So off you go, let's see how that's going to work. I mean, we're very proud of Sebastian, the Kingston Kayak Club, for what he's, he's self-motivated, asked us whether he could do it, and it's a big challenge for a 10-year-old. 12 miles is a long way. As you know, we did 100 kilometres last year,
yes.
And we were exhausted when we finished, and we've been canoeing for 50 years, so for the distance he's going to do at his age, it's going to be a remarkable achievement, so we're very, very proud of him. But we've got... Children in means a lot to this club. In particular, I'm trustee of Pinewood, which is a Children in Need adventure playground that was built up near Bransburton, and that was built with Children in Need funds, and that's where the club is having its presentation this year. So many of the club members have never been there. I don't think Sebastian's been there, but actually the great value it delivers, or the great things it actually provides for, him putting a little bit of contribution towards that is absolutely superb.
Yeah, and it's lovely because Charmaine, Sebastian's mum, said he tried lots of sports. Sebastian said himself he tried different clubs and hadn't enjoyed it. Normally he's got his nose in a book, but he's come here and taken to it and absolutely loves it.
Absolutely, and he puts his name down for absolutely everything. Everything we do is there. So, it's slalom training session tonight. We've got him in a racing boat, not a slalom racing boat, a flat water racing boat, because that's obviously what he's going to be using in a couple of weeks' time. But actually, if there's a trip, an adventure the club's doing, Sebastian's name's one of the first on there. So that's... it's great to see, but he's an example to the other kids in the canoe club.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. And of course, we're on the Lido, Albert Avenue. How different is this to what it'll be like on the River Hull?
It'll be warmer and cleaner. Hopefully, he's going to be on top of it, not in it. So he's going to be with the qualified coaches. So if the worst does happen, we'll just ring him out and put him back in the boat again. So, yeah, I mean, this is an absolutely superb environment. Yeah. What the City Council have provided here and to see how busy it is each day, it is just phenomenal. It's brilliant. Great resource. OK, so let's sprint all the way to the end this time. Full speed, go on. Up. OK, and then stop.
Well, we were talking about what he'll need whilst he's doing the challenge. Andy's going to be alongside him with resources. I mentioned that for you two it was jam sandwiches. His request has been jam and peanut butter sandwiches, please.
OK, well, because Sebastian's doing it in summer, at least he'll be able to bite into them. If you remember, Andy's knives were frozen. It was like eating cardboard. So, yeah, I mean, to be fair, for those distances, you do actually need to think about what you're going to put into your body. So you'll need to drink a lot. We'll certainly be looking at what the sun's doing, what the wind's doing, but you'll need to drink and also eat just to replenish the energy he's going to be using. Yeah. But Andy will manage that.
Can we get him a jam and peanut butter sandwich?
No, we don't like peanut butter in the house. I don't like it.
It's not about you. It's about Sebastian. He wants a jam and peanut butter sandwich, don't you? Look, he's nodding his head. Come on.
Okay. Make an exception.
If looks could kill.
Sebastian, just very quickly, we're talking to Dave there about the temperatures of the water. It's going to be colder on the River Hull, obviously depending on your weather conditions of the day as well. Have you thought about that at all?
Yeah, me and Mum have been thinking about trying to get the river currents pushing in my direction and the wind, so that we can do it faster and that.
Yeah, so you thought about these things. Dave says, though, if you go over, he'll fish you out.
Yeah, and put me back in here.
And put you back in the car, absolutely. Well, look, I'm going to let you get on with the training session because I keep saying I will and then making you stay and have more of a chat. So enjoy your training session. And Dave, are you going to be leading this?
We'll just put a few tips in just to make sure he's got an efficient paddling stroke, because obviously the more efficient the stroke is, the faster he'll go and the less tired he'll be, which over a big distance is really, really important. So, one of the things that we always sort of iterate every single session with kids is just actually getting technique proper. Yeah. If they get the proper technique, then actually they've got the potential to become great canoeists.
Absolutely, the potential to become great canoeists. Anyone under the instruction and guidance of Dave and Andy could become incredible canoeists, as they are too. We talked about that big challenge that Dave and Andy set themselves. That was when they went to Estonia to take part in that big ultra marathon there in freezing temperatures. They're so cold, as Dave said, his jam sandwiches froze. They were having to sort of getting a crunch as they bit into them. Hopefully, Sebastian's jam and peanut butter sandwiches, which has been promised, despite protestations by Dave, he's been promised and will be not frozen. It'll be better weather when he takes on his challenge in July. All the best of luck to Sebastian, raising money for children in need. It's Saturday the 13th of July when he will be doing the challenge, going from Frodingham Landing, paddling upstream to Brigham Bridge, and then following the River Hull to Tickton and to the Crown and Anchor pub. I'm going to be there on the day, so we'll hear a little bit about how he gets on in July. So looking forward to that. And if you want to read more or donate to Sebastian, you can have a look on justgiving.com/Sebastian Coltas. But all the best of luck to him.